taking notice.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood will you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone to kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. Someone tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get the off my chest. Oh, I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off.
Right at the convergence of the Three Rivers on Art Rooney Drive, we welcome you to Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchdown.
We ready, man. I hope this nigga's better blow me out by 50. This nigga say he a guru. Oh my God. That nigga done styled me out all morning because he changing diapers and shit.
Back, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 180!
Now the first-round pick from Alabama, Josh Jacobs. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And this one complete to Reed. Oh, and now he bowls him over. The reception good for 7. It's third down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
He finds his target, Fuller. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 44-yard line.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, third down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves him from a 3-and-out. So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. T.J. Watt able to record his 5th sack of the season. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Two. Hey, Foxtrot.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. And he finds the tight end, Reed. Call it no gain on the dump off, and it's third down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. There's Garoppolo to throw. Oh, had it in the air, and now it's intercepted. T.J. Green with a pick. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
It's supposed to be a massacre, y'all.
This is the number one
I was supposed to
defense
lose by
in the
50.
National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
No, you shouldn't have. You shouldn't have got the Browns.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Here we go, here we go,
The
here we go.
Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there and a first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
21.
Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack. Defensive end gets in there that time. They were in a 4-3. What's the responsibility, the ends versus the tackles there, Charles?
Well, most of the time when you talk about the ends, they're your pass rushers. They're the guys that you turn loose to try and get to the guy who's going to throw the football.
Oh!
The tackles, you the run stuff.
Come on!
But the way this game
Come
is
on,
advanced,
Dad!
you're wanting a little bit
Come
of
on, Dad, let me have it!
guys. But let's just go ahead and break it down and make it simple. The guy who's a right defensive end versus a right-handed quarterback, that's the blind side. He's going after the quarterback. He's going to put him on the ground.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. That'll be caught right side by Reed. The completion good for only 6, and that'll
This is decision making.
He was
Decision making.
target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles.
He playing football, I guess.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. But despite a little sizzle on the move, he's still tackled shy of the 20. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Cameron Wake makes plays like that look simple because I think he plays with excellent leverage. Really does a nice job of being lower than the offensive guy trying to block him. He gets underneath them and goes up and down the line of scrimmage to make those types of plays.
They kept him to a short run play there.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. Throwing is Murray on third down. Throwing deep here for Coleman. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it because those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that...
Man, Kyler Murray ain't got no motherfucking arm, man. That shit probably been out there.
We come of the first quarter of play. An update now from Oakland, and it's the Bears who are off to the early lead. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. The Steelers on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
11. Hey, wahoo!
Coming to you. Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Go ahead, stay hot!
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And he'll have his man, that's Cooper. Cooper's first catch, and good for a first down. Looking back to Cooper's numbers from last year after that trade, he ended up playing 9 games with the Cowboys in 2018. 725 yards, 6 scores. Also had the 100-yard game in the playoffs against the Rams. And if you add up the numbers between the two teams last year, he was over 1,000 for the 3rd time in 4 NFL seasons. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Looking again that time for Amari Cooper. And now it's 2nd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Hey, Haywood!
Garoppolo to try again on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Breshad Perriman. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 29-yard line. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Pick that shit.
They hit that crossing route really well. Excellent timing, puts it right on him, and he keeps running.
Yeah, turned it upfield for good yardage. A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. They've got a 1st and goal to go at the 7th.
Go!
You run. Mike's 5-4.
Hey, gun!
Mike's 5-4.
Check Mike!
Right there, 54.
Garoppolo looks to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Jacobs. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. Such a long drive here. 3 points. That would be a disappointment, but I don't know if you can go for it here, can you?
Well, you know, the defense was really giving them a lot all the way downfield, and now they've stiffened. Forget that bend, don't break. Now they don't even want to let them get a yard, do they? So in this spot, you remember what the coaches told us before the ball game? Any drive that ends with a kick is going to be okay with us, whether it's a punt, a field goal, or an extra point. Take the field goal right here.
One receiver to the left is Cooper. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it.
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Hey! High 7!
I got this. Hey, watch Sam.
6!
Mike 54. Check. Mike 54.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. And my goodness, this is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They started on the ground with Eckler. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Grady Jarrett with the tackle.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And they'll get him down up past the 15. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. That toss play, right, we know it's one of the successful plays they have in their arsenal, and they showed you why there.
And remember, in order for it to be successful, because it's a little bit of a slower developing play, those blocks at the line of scrimmage have to be kept, have to be held, so that the runner can get to the corner and turn it upfield.
Here we go. Here we go. Time to end it. Yeah. We don't want none.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. He'll rifle this one deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to a position where we were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Hey, watch that. Check, Mike. Hey, exit. 54.
Ready? Mike's 54.
Now Garoppolo lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity missed.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Garoppolo now. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Jordan Reed. As the first half is winding down. As they are now on the board here in the first half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game.
We got this.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Murray fighting, lost the football, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. This is Josh Lambo. He hit from 57 a year ago. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. And he put enough leg into it, but it's well off to the right and no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over at the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Time remaining for likely one final play. You're on your side of the field, but, you know, heck, maybe you throw one up 50-plus yards, see what happens.
Don't forget that taking the knee is the right play to make, because you just get out of there, you regroup, you start over. But if you're going to take the shot, you do have a chance of either making the play happen or picking up a deep pass interference call. And remember, it's the NFL. You get yardage. It's not just a 15-yard play. You could have something big here. Let's see if they take the shot.
So we're at halftime with our score 7-6 in a tough-fought first half. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, this will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go. Let's go.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
He had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Here is Eckler. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Now a first carry for Donnell Pumphrey. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 47. They'll run here with Eckler. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the 49-yard line.
Let's go. Pick it up, D.
And now Murray's going to set up to throw. And this one caught by Cameron Brate. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch as that play good for 30 and a first. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Now Murray off play action. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Darren Lee gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. So after a rare misstep on this drive, they'll try to make amends on 2nd and 15. On second down, here's Murray. And he rifles one incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Good gain of 14 yards, but not enough. It's 4th down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. Tucker named the league's all-pro kicker for the 3rd time in 2018.
Go ahead and admit it. The only time that you get excited about Justin Tucker kicking is when he actually misses.
It's
and
rare.
excited is not the right word. Surprise is more what we're talking about. 90.1% coming into 2019. He's incredible.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27.
I got a Pro Bowl kicker, man. I got a highlight kicker, man.
Here we go, here we
The
go.
Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Looking for Perriman there. He's got it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That goes for a gain of 31. On 1st down, Jacobs. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Big Geno Atkins there to bring him down. From the 39, Garoppolo. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 18. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
21, 21.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike.
Hey, Delta.
54.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Markevius Mingo. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Here we go.
So 1st down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Garoppolo. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Amari Cooper, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he'll get into the end zone. So that pushes the lead up to 4. So they kept it on the ground, got it into the end zone. But Charles, sometimes you probably see teams treat a 2-point conversion differently than if it was 1st and goal from the 2, or I should say 3rd and goal from the 2.
I agree with you totally on that. A lot of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Check, check, check.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 7.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. To throw on 2nd and 6, Murray. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive quarterbacks.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. K1 short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. A give, Eckler running to the right. And they won't fare much better here as he maybe gets back to the line. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Play fake. Murray. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Murray now to throw. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. Murray going to lead his guys up 1st and 10, and he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. Murray to throw. Completes it to Hardman. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. To throw is Murray. And,
oh my God!
It's intercepted. Marcus Williams. And a big turnover.
This nigga Kyle Murray threw a duck.
Football back. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became
good guy?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And down to the 29-yard line. 36 yards on the play. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen. Maybe it told them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take
nigga
over.
threw a duck, bro. I bullet the ball, bro.
That gets preached to you from the time you're playing.
I bullet the ball, bro. The nigga, he set flat with the linebacker. Bullet the ball out over here. That shit just aired out.
So for Pittsburgh, their strong September has carried over to October as they move to 5-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the LA Chargers. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew,
I went with the read,
you've been watching the
That's all I went with.
on EA Sports.
I had my dig route. I was ready for that shit. And shit got went totally left.